What up, and welcome to the Femme Fiasco podcast. Welcome back. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And I had to do that for the intro because that was last episode's initial intro, and then I ruined it, and we had to delete it and start over, so.
What up?
What up? I feel like I've always said the same thing for the intro, so.
Gotta give it a little switch up. Make it a little saucy.
A little bit of spice.
Add a little bit of spice to it.
Y'all know how we are with our Tims. We love our spice.
Love the spice. Love Tim. He's great.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
He's doing really good, actually. We hung out the other day. Got a little frisky.
Got a little crazy.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Got a little spicy.
Yeah, it did. Truthfully. And there was a lot of fun to be had. Could have been filmed.
Could have been filmed. Could have gone up on OF. Probably would have made a bag.
Multiple bags. Actually, could have probably bought Tim's out.
Going down on Tim's. I'm fucking
How the fuck
dead.
would you even, like, realistically, just quick dive into the logistics. How the fuck...
shove my head in the bag.
Like, how would you make a porno with a bag of Tim's Chims?
Tim's Chims.
I'm gonna say chips. God fucking damn it, dude. Tim's Chims, bro.
Oh,
Tim's Chips.
Tim's Chims. Fully, you know what they say. Gotta go in head first.
Mm-hmm.
So my literal head. I would use my actual full fucking head.
So you'd put your cock in your...
Yeah, I'd put my cock in a bag of chips.
Okay.
That's how I would go about fucking a bag of chips. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Absolutely.
Hi, my name's Autumn. I fuck chips.
That's getting clipped.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Welcome to TED Talk.
Love chips. I fuck them.
Follow it with a curtsy.
Welcome to my TED Talk. I like how any TED Talk, they're like holding the microphone and they're just kind of walking around. It's almost like a Steve Jobs. Like, hey guys, this is the iPhone fucking... When did he die?
I don't know. That's...
It's like, this is the iPhone 5. I don't know how old he is.
It's the iPhone 4S. I don't know when he died.
Rip.
Actually...
Sorry, King. Not trying to shit on your legacy.
When did Steve Jobs
We fully
die?
have everything Apple, so we're not shitting on your legacy, bro.
Thanks for asking about Steve. You can learn more about him at the Steve Jobs Archive.
Okay, first of
Okay,
all,
Siri.
hate your Siri voice. Second of all, what did it say? You can learn more about Steve Jobs? Like,
You have to go to the Steve Jobs archives. Okay, Apple.
girl, Siri
I'm
fully,
sorry.
like, making me a fucking Steve Jobs, like, cock rider. No.
Steve Jobs archives. Just for fun.
Yeah, I wonder what's in there. It's like age, sex, location, height, girth size.
Yeah, I'll also ask what Steve Jobs died. When did Steve Jobs die? 2011. October 5th. Oh, right before your birthday. Sad. Your birthday eve. He died.
Oh, my birthday's on the 12th. It's not my birthday.
Oh, not the
eve.
12th. Why am I thinking that? Oh, the 6th is the podcast birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
Oh,
Aw.
sorry, Femme Fiasco.
It's like Christmas Eve, Steve Jobs Eve. He died
Yeah.
for our sins.
He died for our... Yeah. Absolutely.
Steve Jobs did not die for anybody's sins, actually.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's fine. He's honestly in a better place.
He died just for my sins. Actually, we talked about
Actually,
it.
I created Steve Jobs
Yeah.
in AI. He's
Mhm.
actually a fucking robot, and he died for my sins.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, yeah. Pretty much that.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck are we even talking
I
about?
don't know. 4 minutes in is in pure chaos.
Just absolute chaos.
Absolute and utter... I can't talk. English is not on the docket for
Okay,
today.
keep in mind, we are filming 2 episodes today, and it's just now.
It's literally 10, so
10.
fuck you. Actually,
So-
not fuck you, love you.
Well, we love you. Don't fucking unsubscribe.
Don't unsubscribe.
Fuck you. Just kidding, we love you. Oh.
JK.
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 I mean, I guess we can get into the first topic of today, which has kind of been blowing up all around TikTok.
Yeah. It's been wild.
It's been really crazy. By the time this comes out, it's probably already all going to be solved. Like, hopefully,
Mhm.
I hopefully find that they find the fucker who, like, has been doing this.
No, I think they did.
Well, I heard that they, like, caught the guy who they think it is. They just, like, have to get the girls to come back in and, like, make sure it's actually him.
Oh, gotcha.
But have y'all heard about that shit happening in New York about this random fucker, like, coming up and punching girls on their phones? like
Yeah.
like nonchalant, like you're walking down a fucking boulevard in New York and you just get GTA'd.
Like
Straight up as if you're not even as if you're like an NPC or something and you're in a video game and somebody like.
No, it's fucking sad. Like, one of my favorite creators, I've been following her forever. Her name is Hallie, Hallie Kate, if you want to go follow her. She's so fucking cool. But she was literally doing the same thing, just like on her phone in the street of New York. And she didn't know if it was like an elbow or a punch because she like wasn't looking up enough, I guess. But she fully just feels like this fucking hit to her face and she like falls to the ground and she said she like fully had like seen black for a second and like didn't know what the fuck
knocked her out. That's what I'm saying. He's like knocking people the fuck out. Strictly only women.
Yep.
Strictly when they're on their phones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you have to be the most low life pussy of a motherfucker to first of all, if you're a man putting your hands on a woman, brother, grow up. Like, that's
pick
so
on
lame.
someone your own fucking size.
I'd love to see you do that to another man. Like, that shit. Yeah. Anytime I've seen some crazy abusive shit like that, you always love to pick on women. You don't love to pick on men, though.
Yep, they never
Interesting how that never works. But
yep,
that shit to me is wild.
Yeah, and it was so sad, dude. She like was filming a TikTok of like right after, and she had this huge,
it's a hematoma,
goose egg on her head, and she's like bawling.
Yeah, I saw that video. It's like, Mom, you need to go to the hospital. But man, all I gotta say is, if that was me, and this is obviously not me like fucking victim blaming or anything like that. Like, what the fuck do you do in that situation? Mm-hmm. Me personally, I would like get down on all fucking fours like a bear. And then I would just, like, circle, like, fucking chasing after this fucker. Mm-hmm. Like, I would get this motherfucker. I would, like, ring him a new one. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. If I even saw some kind of shit like that, just, like, a random dude pulling up and fucking hitting a fucking girl on her phone. Oh, I'm getting in that ass. Yeah, I'm on that ass.
If I would have been the one to see it,
I'm on that ass.
Absolutely. I keep a taser on me at all times. I would have ran up and fucking tased you in the back of the neck.
If it would have happened to me, I would have found literally anything and everything. I would have fucked you up.
But I feel so bad because a lot of the girls that it's happened to, they're very little. So it's like they like almost pass the fuck out. By the time they get up, he's already been gone.
And like, so what does that say about your character? Like, again, you're a grown man running around the streets of New York, catching girls off guard so you can hit them. You know what else you can do? Go to the gym and fucking hit the punching bag.
Yeah.
You know, people sell punching bags, right? Like, there are fully other ways to, like, do things if you're like, oh, I'm mad at the world. If you're, like, a fucking mad incel who hates your life, brother, if you're that old and you're that fucking bitter and you're gonna go around hitting women in New York, you're too far gone.
Yeah.
Just invest in a punching bag and take that shit out on yourself at home, bro. Like, why are you making this everybody else's problem? Like,
I know,
we're
it's like,
fully
grow the fuck
in 2024. Up. Like, you're gonna like be an incel and be an ass and I'm such a fucking tough alpha male. I fucking knocked out a girl while she was on her phone, not even paying attention. Like, good for you.
The same types of
that dudes, really ate. That ate.
Yeah, literally the same type of fucking guy that is so straight, but is pretty much sucking other guys' dicks off like crazy, and they're like, no, I'm strong, like, no, like I know how to put like a woman in her place, and like I'm dominant, for sure. Because if you were so strong, you would definitely go do that to another guy on the street. Yeah, go ahead and do that to another male that looks around your size, because that would for sure go down the same fucking way. Like, I've known so many fucking men that are like that. It's like, grow the fuck up,
especially in like. In America in general. And there's a lot of, first of all, there's like apparently 30% of men in America think they could beat Serena Williams in a tennis match.
Babe,
oh my God. Literally, what?
Babe, you're out in the first round at your family's pickleball game. I said, like, come on.
Yeah, I was like, at the family like reunion, you can't even make it past like touch football. Brother, there is no way in hell you are going up against the GOAT, Serena motherfucking Williams, and think you're winning.
Can we just, like, see
all the delusion is crazy to me.
I want to see all these assholes fucking try.
Yeah, the delusion is crazy to me. It's like, I would love to see that. That would honestly be so entertaining to me. It's like, it would literally just be Serena going like, doosh, next, like, douche, next.
You know how, like,
you can't even keep up, next.
You know how, like,
out.
You know how you're watching Serena and she's kind of moving around the court and she's getting into it. She'd be
her.
up there just like so still. Just,
Yeah,
like,
she
next.
like would literally, because it would be so below her fucking like talent level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like
she'd be standing there.
She'd be like, "You guys are paying me to do this?" It's like stealing candy from a fucking baby. Like fully
at that point, yeah.
30% of men. I'm like, even the most seasoned like professional, like
has no chance.
Has no fucking chance. Like there are other fucking like male professionals who are like, no, Serena's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason Venus and Serena are the fucking GOATs.
Which I don't understand why
They're,
some
like, made
men,
tennis.
I don't understand why some men can't just like give that up.
Just let women have this one thing.
Can we have anything?
Yeah, no, seriously. That's also why I love watching Coco Gauff so much right now. She's like a 19-year-old, like a younger. Like, she looks like a young Serena, though. Like, she's very fucking strong, very fucking talented. Mm-hmm. She also sticks up for herself on the court. People love to fuck with her and, like, be like, the umps like to fuck with her, or the other teammates other team members like to fuck with her. And they're like, no, like, what she did was not okay. Like, open up the fucking rule book. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, I've only ever seen that shit from, like, Serena. Like,
no, for real.
Oh, get him. Don't let them play you like that. Like, she's really fucking insanely good. Like, she's on the level of like Sha'Carri Richardson for like track and shit like that. Like, it's she's another young black fucking female
queen
who's making insane movements, and it's like these people just keep on trying to hold her back. Like, just with Sha'Carri, it's like, oh, she wears wigs and has long nails, she can't fucking run.
It's like, babe, she's eating up the record, so obviously she can.
I was like, she's eating it up and she looks bomb while doing it. You're mad. You're mad.
It's the same type of people that are like, pot smokers are lazy.
Yeah,
it's like you're no, you're just mad that like the stereotype don't.
It's called get a card, honey. You're mad. You're mad you can't do what I do. You're mad you can't do what I do. I can do what you do while smoking pot. You're mad you can't do any of that.
Yeah. I can do what you do while smoking pot and bleeding.
I'm a seasoned professional.
Yeah. It's giving I know what the fuck is going
on.
So
all I gotta say is, if that like crazy shit if I were to ever see anything like that, like, unfolds in front of my face, two dudes fighting, I don't really fucking care. If it's like some jumping or some shit like that, I'm gonna obviously not get involved, because like, you don't never know. But man, if a fucking man has the audacity to be doing this shit in the daylight, okay, let's go. Like, let's go. Fucking band for band. Like, let's go. Let's fucking go, bitch.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't know how I would be personally if I was the one that got hit. I don't know how that would go down. But I know for a fucking fact if I would have seen it.
I know exactly how it would have gone down. From even if I were to get, like, douched in the face, I feel like
I've been hit a few times by men. Like, big men, so I could probably take it.
I have older brothers. I've been, pushed around. But I feel like I would have so, like, maybe not adrenaline, but immediately after getting hit, I would have so much adrenaline and just rage. Like,
yeah,
I've been waiting for a moment for somebody to test me for the longest time. Like, if you think you're gonna come up off the street and hit me, oh, mama, I'm Kimbo Slice. Like, you want to fight in the street? We'll fight in the street. Yeah. I'll Kimbo Slice you the fuck up. Like, we will fully fight in the fucking street. Yeah. Somebody can record it, and I'll get a bag off it, and then I can be in the UFC. Yeah. Like, no, joke's on you, bitch. I'm gonna make a bag off you and make a name off myself because of your stupid ass.
No, actually, I fully get that, because now that you bring that up, I'm like, no, but I was fully, like, wailed on, like, punched in the back of the head as an 18-year-old by, like, a full-grown, like, 45, 50-year-old grown man. So I'm like, and that adrenaline caused me to, like, fight back like a motherfucker, like, literally going ham. So I'm like, maybe actually now that you say that, I would probably go fucking crazy.
If you really want to, like, go toe for toe, like, we can fucking go. Yeah. Like,
because, like, I've been hit like that, so, like, maybe like, in that sense,
I will chuck up the fist. Like, you really want to hit fucking the most unsuspecting, like, literally going about their day. Oh, I'm on my way to a cafe. Douche. What?
Yeah, it's like, oh, like, just getting back from Pilates, like, gonna go to a cafe and grab a coffee
If you think we're not, like,
what?
If you think we are fully not fighting, you are fucking wrong. Like, we are fully fighting. Yeah, actually, I'm taking everything off that is holding me back, and we are fully, like, I'm like, okay, come on, like, we're fighting. You want to fucking hit me? Like, let's hit me.
Yeah,
you want to hit me? Come on, hit me. Do it again.
Yeah. Honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, I probably would have gotten up and chased him and, like, literally ducked him and got him in the back of the head. Like, I don't care. Like,
I would have literally got up, like, jumped on the fucker's back like a spider monkey, pulled him down, just start, like, ripping out his hair, like, taking, like, bites off the fucker, fucking hitting him, scratching him. Mama, carry around. I saw people even, like, I've seen a lot of women now, like, on my For You page coming up with shit. People carrying around, like, spray paint and shit like that, which I think is kind of smart. It's like, hey, your attacker comes after you. The spray paint reaches kind of far. I think wasp spray might be a better option, but spray paint is smart.
Wasp spray is genius, too.
I think spray paint is kind of smart, though, because let's say your attacker gets away. Mama, you're running away with hot pink spray paint on you. All you have to tell the police is like, yeah, he's literally has bright pink spray paint all over his face. You inhale spray paint, it gets in your eyes. You have to go to the hospital.
That is true.
You absolutely have to. Those are the rules of spray paint. Like, you can't inhale it. If it gets in your eyes, you have to go to the hospital. Like, there's no poison control. You have to go immediately.
Which, that would be perfect with the pink spray paint, because especially being in New York City, you're on surveillance, literally walking down the whole block. They could watch you walking for blocks, because all of these different, like, businesses have you on surveillance. So, like you said, if you have, like, the spray paint that's pink, like, you get, like, NYPD on that shit. I was gonna say LAPD. But you get NYPD on that shit, and you're like, hey, he has bright pink spray paint on him. You see him walking in a crowd. Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever spray painted anything. That shit is so hard to get off of skin. It takes forever. It might stay on for days. Like, I would fully be carrying around, like, they even make little mini ones.
Ooh, that's
Carry it around. Shh. That's not illegal. I'm just spray painting a fucking chair later, actually. Don't worry about it. I also saw somebody said that they were gonna start carrying around a hammer. I was like,
genius.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think all women and only women should carry guns.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, because the not close contact.
Women stay strapped. All I gotta say is, because anytime I think of a woman being strapped, I think of that one video of that off-duty, like, woman police officer where the guy is, like, straight up trying to mug her on video, and she's like, I'm gonna shoot you. And he's like, no, you're not. And then she fucking shoots him, and he's like, you shot me. She's like, I fucking told you I'd shoot you. Like, yeah. Fully.
You asked for it, babe,
I think women need to be in charge of the guns, for sure. Like,
absolutely. This should be a matriarchy.
Every woman, I feel like if you're born a woman, you should definitely be, like, immediately handed a strap.
Yeah.
Stay strapped, ladies. I endorse women staying strapped. Love
Absolutely.
it. Pop a cap in their ass.
Absolutely.
Pop a cap in that ass.
Absolutely.
Every time.
1,000% because half the time the fucking dudes be carrying guns anyway.
Don't ever let you think that a fucking man carrying a gun is scarier than you carrying a gun. Mama, we'll go boom boom boom. Get down.
This will be like the Wild Wild West.
No, for real, it's like you want to go like
I'll fucking
I'll
whip him out.
I'm the fastest flinger in the West. Like, I'll fucking before you even know it.
Oh,
Done.
absolutely.
So
easy.
If you're a woman, just know we endorse you getting a gun.
Absolutely.
If you're a man, girl, I feel like you should go through, like, lots of fucking...
Yeah, which most countries do that. Men maybe don't have guns. Maybe just go ahead and restrain from that.
Maybe, like, some of the more sane men, but if you're fully, like... That's why I'm saying, like, you need to have, like, a full mental evaluation.
Fully. Like, if you're not just gonna go use your guns for, like, oh, we're going to the shooting range, then you can fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the women, not so much. I don't feel like they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking shoot this all up. But men are so unpredictable, and so... They always love to talk about women's emotions, but men's emotions are they're very trigger happy and very fast.
Oh, they react it's that testosterone, baby. That testosterone be fueling
They react very fast to situations, and it's typically not... If it's an intense situation, they will go with the more intense option.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of, like, thinking through their options. It's like, It's like fucking the other day when I saw those two dudes almost get in a fucking fight with each other. Wyatt was like, oh, if they were, like, actually going to start to throw punches, like, I would have, like, tried to step in and be like, hey, like, break it up. I was like, why?
There's no point.
If it's gone to that point and these two grown men are, like, set on fucking fighting, mama, that ain't got shit to do with me.
At that point, I don't fucking care. Like, what? I don't know if these guys are strapped. I'm not trying to take a shot for that.
For two random dudes who are mad over, like, a road rage incident. Like, I was like, Wyatt, I love you so much, and I know you have a good heart, and I know you just, like, want to be protective and, like, try and keep people out of trouble and shit like that, but at some point, you don't know what fuckers are carrying. Fuckers are crazy these days, man.
More crazy than you'd think, too.
Yeah, especially in Utah, shit's, like, low-key been ramping up. Fuckers are kind of crazy now.
Yeah, because you don't need your concealed weapons permit to have a gun now in Utah, so
fuckers are just carrying all the time. So,
yeah.
I was like, with peace and love, let it ride. When you see two grown men fighting like that, especially on public, let it ride. They've got the emotional mindset of toddlers currently. They're both in each other's face like, no, fuck you. You want to get fucking hit with my... Like, I could not be bothered.
Let nature do its thing. It's like, that's like the same thing where it's like, I'm not going to interfere with a fucking bear attacking a fucking...
Deer. Like that no, does not have shit to do with me, boss. Like, that's...
I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm like, poor deer, but also...
That's nature.
At least I'm not the fucking deer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, I'm... Especially being a woman, like, trying to get involved in that kind of shit, like... Like, whenever the two dudes were trying to fight, there was this one lady, like, little white lady standing outside of her car, and she kept looking back at me as if I was gonna do something. I was like, fuck no. Like, they're grown. They're grown. Like, if anything, what am I gonna do? First of all, being a woman going in and intervening, they're gonna be like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if there's not a woman or child in the encounter, I really don't care, to be honest with you.
Period.
Like, unless if I can tell that, like, it's very much a situation where, like, maybe a cis male is, like, really fucking with somebody LGBTQ, maybe I'll step in, but, like, two cis-ass males, like, I couldn't fucking be bothered.
Yeah, two cis males who are just fully, like, on one, like, their testosterone is on 10, like, they just want to fight. I'm like, if they want to fight, they're gonna fight. Yeah. Like, nothing I'm gonna say is gonna make them stop. And they didn't end up fighting, just so we all know. Pussies. Like, they were really all up in each other's face, like they were gonna do something, and nobody did anything. But it's like, if it's two fucking women talking to each other like that too, like, again, not really my fucking business. Yeah. Like, I might listen in, because, like, I listened and I watched their, like, little argument or whatever, and I was like, okay. But, like, again, like, if that were two women, I most likely wouldn't get involved.
No, me too.
But if there's a clear power dynamic struggle going on, I am 1,000% like saying something or like getting somebody else involved who has the proper like precaution, because again, fuckers are crazy. So it's like I'd go in and find security or do something else. But like if there were to be a child involved, I'm stepping in for sure. Yeah. Like on that instant. Like I don't fucking play about kids. I don't even like kids, but mama. Yeah. That shit doesn't fly with me.
No, I completely agree, especially with that shit. It's just like you said, like I'm not gonna fuck with if it's like women on women, men on men, whatever, but like if it starts to turn into like you can tell there's an obvious power dynamic that's super shifted one way versus the other, I'm probably gonna step in and say something. And it's sad because I've had like a lot of friends I've even had, like, say that they've heard or seen, like, even people, like, abusing their kids in public, which is crazy, but, like, the fuck? Like, why are we doing this shit in public all of a sudden?
No, that's crazy.
Like, y'all are bullying. Like, you really try to catch a case doing this shit in public? Like, you're probably on camera,
That's crazy. My grandma's literally pulled over one time. Well, first of all, my grandma and my mom, they live for the drama, but my grandma's literally pulled over one time because there were these boys, like, just chucking rocks at, like, a fucking little girl. And my grandma was like, hey, cut it the fuck out. You want me to fucking chuck rocks at you? You little fuck. Like, she was going the fuck off on him. Good. And then another time, this is not something to do with, like, a power struggle, but my mom was driving past this person who was walking their dog, and their dog took a shit on the concrete. And my mom turned the fuck around, and she was like, are you gonna pick up your dog's shit? And the guy was like, no. So my mom tosses, like, an empty box she had in the car. He's like, no, I don't have anything to pick it up with. She's like, pick it the fuck up! Meanwhile, I was just like,
awesome.
No, they, especially back in the day, they, like, went off. But I feel like that's also where I get a lot of my, like, shit like that from. It's like, if there's a situation where, like, it's kind of being called for, like, okay, you need somebody to step in, I'll step in. But again, like, with that one lady looking at me, like, as if I'm going to step in on two grown men, like, getting in each other's face about someone brake checking you, I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care.
Like, I couldn't be any more bothered with your fucking raging. Your road raging. Like, I don't care. Thank you, though.
I was like, yeah, y'all always want to talk about boys will be boys. I was like, let them be boys. Yeah. Let them be fucking boys. This is the only time I'll ever say boys will be boys. Let them be fucking boys.
Yeah.
You want to act like boys? You want to act like fucking my 10-year-old cousins arguing over, like, a dinosaur toy? Go for it.
Yeah.
Like.
Which is crazy.
Okay. Did you do what you wanted to?
That's honestly, do you think they
Get your point across?
Do you think they both pulled into that parking lot just to, like, beef it out?
Apparently the first person who was in the company car, like, went in after me.
Oh, okay.
So that person was, like, fully coming, like, to where I, like, you know.
Yeah.
They were fully going there, but the other person had, like, followed him because I guess he brake checked him. I was like, girl.
Over a brake check following somebody.
Yeah, he's like, it was
lot,
crazy. He was like, you fucking brake checked me up there. You want me to hit your fucking car? Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, the other guy was like, you followed me into this parking lot. He's like, fuck yeah, I followed you into this parking lot. I was like,
I followed you into this parking lot.
And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, as I'm trying to walk in there, I'm like trying to pull out my ID. So I'm just like standing there, all my shit in my hands. And I'm like, watching these two. I'm like,
I'm sorry,
am I on punked? Like, what the is this real? Like, and he was like, you want me to fucking hit your car? You want me to fucking hit you? What the fuck is wrong? It was literally so fucking funny. And I was just like, whatever, man. Like, but then of course Wyatt's like, well, what if they started beating on each other? I was like, what if they did?
Okay, and? Like, cool, fucking hurt yourself. Why don't
He's
fucking
like,
care?
well, we gotta go out that way. I was like, well then, if they were starting to beat on each other, I had gone in there, gotten everything I needed to come out, and they were still beating on each other, and I had gotten in the car, and they were still... Mama, we're driving up, we're going, beep, beep.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why God invented horns. Like, that's not my fucking business to get involved with that kind of shit.
Yeah, and if they really want to play us, I'll just fucking call the cops at this point.
No, seriously, like, it's like, they're two deranged fucks fighting.
And they're, like, blocking my car from moving forward.
And I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here, and they're just, like, won't give it up.
Yeah, honestly.
Crazy. Like, fully, like, teenage girl drama.
Yeah. Yeah, men-on-men crime does turn into teenage girl drama.
No, it's... Honestly, men-on-men crime is so close to teenage girl drama. It's, like, a slip. It's, like, a half a step under teenage girl drama.
I don't know. I feel like it's, like, maybe the big toe is slipping over the line. Like, maybe we've even brinked into teenage girl drama.
Yeah, I think they're definitely... Because, first of all, the sassy men apocalypse.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad. So, these men are already sassy as fuck. So, it's like, you get two sassy men who are pissed at each other, and they're like, yo, you want me to fucking hit you? No, I'll fucking hit you right here. Oh, I was like, do it!
You're like, wait, maybe I can get a show out of this.
No, I was like standing on the sidelines. I was like, kiss! Kiss each other! Do something!
Do what you want.
I bet you won't.
Triple dog dare. Oh, you can't back out of a triple dog dare.
I hit him with the 2014 World Star! You gonna kick his ass or not? Come on, it's for World Star. I'm gonna sell it to them and make $500. My God.
They're like, oh, wait, but World Star?
But, wait, World Star? Okay.
Wait.
I guess I'll pop my pussy for World Star.
I'm like, oh, wait, okay, maybe I'll throw a couple punches. Maybe I'll fucking try.
And people will go famous. Go viral. Oh my God.
Fuck a 9 to 5.
Fucking 9 to 5. I'm on World Star, honey.
World Star, honey.
Wait till Barstool Sports picks me up, honey.
Wait until we get into the fuck. Oh my God, what is it called? What is it called? Those fuckers on YouTube that do. Oh, the Backyard Brawls. Is that what it is?
Those are insane.
Wait until Backyard Brawls picks us up.
Bro, Backyard Brawls are fucking hilarious. It's honestly the most American thing I've ever seen.
Fully.
It's like this.
Maybe Russians could do that too, but other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the whole setup, the whole. Everything about it, it just screams America. There's a specific episode of Backyard Brawls I think it was either someone was reacting to it or I had, like, seen clips of it, but it's like, okay, we're here tonight at Backyard Brawls, and in this corner, we got a Facebook mom, and in this other corner, we got another Facebook mom, and they just been talking shit on each other on Facebook, and she's been talking about her man on Facebook, and I was like... And it's fully like these two like super skinny like Facebook moms, like super country, like when I'm talking country, I'm talking like they look like they eat cigarettes.
Probably.
And they're like, "Oh, fuck you, bitch. Like, you're talking about me on Facebook. I'm gonna fuck you the fuck up."
I'm gonna fuck you the fuck up.
And I was just like, get her. Get her. She was talking about your man. Get her. Get her. She was talking about your kid. Get her.
Facebook mom. So which Facebook mom won?
Facebook mom. I don't honestly, I don't think either of them won. I think they're both just kind of like, like falling into each other and kind of like smacking each other a little bit, and then they would back up and they're like, "Yeah, fuck you, bitch." And they were fully in like leggings that were like kind of coming down a little bit, a bigger t-shirt that were like pulled up on the sides.
Oh no.
Like boxing gloves you'd get off of like Amazon. And the backyard brawl set is like a bunch of 2x4s just in a fucking circle. So it's like, gather around the whole country. Gotta get all these fucking people from the other all the people in the town to come watch the backyard brawl. After all the Facebook drama they've been hearing about, they're like, "Oh my god, Cindy just beat fucking Cheryl's ass.
How dare you fucking talk on my husband when I know your fucking husband has been talking to my fucking kid's stepmom." How the fuck?
Crazy.
Like
just straight up. And it's like, it's always the most country people they can find. And they're always like super fucking, like, this is a very specific type of country person. Mm-hmm. And it's always like, they talk super fast. It's giving a little bit of bumpkin. Mm-hmm. I love it. Oh, yeah. I'm obsessed.
Oh no, it's so
I'm
good.
obsessed. Honestly, get me on backyard brawls. And in this corner we got Autumn. She's on Facebook, and apparently this fucking bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You've been talking about my motherfucking cousin on Facebook. I'm gonna fuck you the fuck up.
Dude, there's so many people I would love to brawl on backyard brawls.
Honestly,
yeah.
You know how YouTubers set up like all the fights? It's like backyard brawls is like hosting the fucking fights. Like that would fully be me. Yeah. Instead of Dana White, it's that guy. Like, okay, he sounds like the fucking auctioneer in Storage Wars. He's like, it's
like, wait, the fuck did you just?
I'm like, did you just call me a slur? Like, what did you say, sir? Like, fucking pardon you?
It says like an entire 8 paragraphs in a matter of a minute.
$1,000. And in this corner, we got someone else, $15,000. Yup, there you go. I could be an auctioneer, honestly. $500. $5. Any takers? Last call. $10. Do we hear 1025? 1025. No 1025? No 1025? Going once, going twice. Sold! Thank you.
No, literally, if I tried to be an auctioneer, I think I'd just shit my pants.
Oh, I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could so do it. I love to just fucking bumble. I feel like I could be a Sims character.
I love to bumble, but I trip over my own words bad when I'm trying to talk fast.
Give me your best auctioneer impression. Like what I just did. Like is someone over $500? Is it like $600?
See, but that's not...
605, do I have 605?
But they're not saying so I feel like that's not accurate. I don't...
Mama, have you seen Storage Wars? You turn on subtitles, they are not saying shit.
That's true.
It's inaudible. Mumbles.
Should I go for an impression?
Go for an impression.
Okay. We're going to $50, $75, we're going to $75, we're going 80,
80 over there.
Dude, I am not cut for the auctioneer business.
Oh my god, I feel like it would be so fun. Just basically yelling all day.
Yeah, no, I feel like if I could pick up a little bit of more speed. I feel like I'm struggling with the speed a little bit. I mean, I do tend to snail trail, and I'm on the slower end.
I'm on the slower pace because my snail does trail. So, like, I'm on a slower pace than other people. I don't know what to say.
Exactly. Like, sometimes with my words, I go a little bit slower. Sometimes you can catch me doing a little bit of a Trisha Paytas moment, but then other than that, most of the time...
Trisha Paytas would be an amazing auctioneer.
Speed. Oh, absolutely.
Trisha Paytas would kill as an auctioneer. And I'm not even a Trisha Paytas fan. She would kill as an auctioneer.
Oh, she would eat that up. She talks so quick.
And honestly, say what you want about Trisha. Right now, how she's doing with Malibu...
Oh, I love her.
I think she's doing pretty good.
You know, I love Trish.
I personally do not, but it is what it is. I just think I don't know, it's kind of like my same thing with Jeffree Star. It's like, yeah, you did apologize, but I feel like it's 10 years too late.
Yeah.
It's a little late for all of this. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just going to take me a little bit. And again, like, Jeffree Star also had a whole lot of controversies and shit going on around the time.
Mm.
So, I don't know, but...
I feel like Jeffree Star's is, like, it's really hard because he was combating hate with more aggressive hate. So it's just, it becomes a really big gray area, unfortunately.
And it's like at some points Trisha was doing that as well, but I feel like in the more recent, like, controversies, like, I think the only controversy she's been in has been the one about Colleen spreading her fucking pictures, which it's like...
Which wasn't even her bad. But
which it's like, also at that point, it's like, that's not even a controversy. Like, bitch, I'd be suing you.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
No matter how you feel about a person, to do that, that's, like, despicable. In my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I get that they were friends and they had a falling out.
Do you know how many friends I've fallen out with and I've never shared their nudes? I'm sorry,
you know how many friends I've fallen out with and I would never fucking, especially in a chat full of, like, fucking 14-year-olds. Yeah. That's crazy. That's, all of it's crazy in itself. Yeah. But, like, so I think she handled that situation with a lot of fucking grace, especially being a new mom. Like, I couldn't imagine that shit also coming out years later. Like, that shit wasn't even that shit that happened then. Like, this is ongoing. Like, so a person who you thought was your friend went ahead and was shit-talking you and sending your nude fucking photos, like, which is also fully illegal.
Yeah.
Like, which also, you can purchase, like, nude photos and shit like that online. You cannot distribute it. Yeah. Because those aren't your fucking photos to distribute. People have to pay for those.
Yeah, exactly. But also, not to mention, they were going to do a podcast together. I don't know if episodes ever happened. I'm not entirely sure, but, like...
Wait, like, after the frenemies?
Yeah. Like, no, Colleen and Trisha were fully supposed to, like, do a podcast together.
Yeah, I remember they did a TikTok together, like, earlier in the year, and then all that shit about, like, Colleen came out, and then that shit that she did to Trisha came out, and I was like...
Yeah, that's why Trisha Paytas has her Just Trish pod, because she was supposed to do a podcast with Colleen Ballinger, and, like, the entire thing fell through because of everything that Colleen had done to Trisha, and, like, everything that had blown up online, and so it completely had fallen through, and that's why Trish just has her own podcast now, because Colleen's so fucking disgusting and
crazy,
horrible.
And nasty.
Like, also, too, literally sharing people's nudes is crazy as fuck, okay? That's wild, but to kids... To kids.
Yeah. Which also...
What the fuck?
Sharing people's nudes in general, like, even if these weren't photos you would have to purchase online and shit like that, like, even if these were just... That's also called revenge porn, and it's quite illegal.
Yeah.
Like, it's highly illegal. You cannot do that shit.
No, fully. Especially, like, without consent. Are you kidding? The fuck?
Yeah.
And, like, especially because I don't know if Trish still does OnlyFans, but she was doing OnlyFans, so it's like she was making money off of her body. So,
but that also at that point, it's like, I don't know. I think that whole fucking situation's crazy. In my no matter how mad I am at a person, no matter how wrong they've done me, I'd never. No. Like, there's just some things you don't do. Like, not only is it fucking illegal and wrong, but it's also fucking morally wrong.
No, absolutely.
Crazy. And then to be like, hey girl, like, you want to come fucking film TikToks with me? Oh my god, we should totally start a podcast. Like, just disregarding everything.
Which is also, it's like, how the fuck are you gonna want to even do that to somebody else? Like, dude, you are also a mom right now. Why would you want to just, like, okay, like, Trisha's gonna be a mom too, like, let's go expose her nudes and, like, do all this shit, like,
well, I think this was a couple years before, like, either of them were moms. This is back whenever, like, Colleen was really in her group chats and, like, had specific group chats with a bunch of her fans and shit like that, and she was, but, like, even that in general, it's like, you shit-talking her and doing, I don't know, I don't agree with Trisha on a lot of things. I'm not a fan of Gabby Hannah either, really. I used to be a fan of Gabby Hannah.
Same.
But in their little dispute, Gabby was right. They knew each other. Gabby was right. They definitely knew each other. However, this is, I feel like, steps beyond that. Like,
for
this is
sure.
straight up, like, that's, like, somebody who you thought was, and I get it was also probably shitty for Gabby, like, you think that somebody's your friend, but also, Trisha was never in group chats with fucking 14-year-olds sending naked photos of
Yeah,
Gabby, being
exactly.
like, fuck this bitch.
Exactly. I don't even, what happened to Trisha and Gabby? I don't remember.
I mean, so, Gabby, this was back whenever Trisha and Jason Nash were, like, together, and apparently Gabby had heard that Trisha had herpes, so then she told Jason, and then Jason told Trish that Gabby told her, so then that just, like, pissed off Trish, and she's like, well, why is my sexual history any of your business? Which is true, but then Gabby was like, well, I was looking out for my friend because she was closer with Jason at that time, which is also true. So I feel like it was a lot of miscommunication, and then, like, the whole vlog squad, like, they were both in the vlog squad at that time, a lot of weird shit happening, but it just kind of makes me sad because a lot of the shit they both went through in the vlog squad is, like, kind of similar. Like, David would always would sexualize Gabby or put her down. It was one of the two. He would always either overly sexualize her and then immediately be like, God, you're fucking fat. God, you're fucking ugly. And, like, did that same shit to, like, Trish and shit like that. So that's what makes me...
I fucking hate Jason, though.
I do too. But that's what makes me sad about the whole situation is it's, like, I feel like they could have actually been... Like, they're a lot more similar than they think.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like if they weren't to get caught up over stupid fuckers who don't even care about them, like, Jason Nash did not care about you, Gabby, as much as you cared, as much as you valued your friendship with him, I guarantee you he did not fucking care. Which is a shitty thing to say, but it's fucking true. The only relationship that Jason Nash valued at that time was his relationship with David because David was making him fucking money.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Like, he could care less about literally anything else.
Yeah, it's like, why do you think Jason Nash has been on fucking live? Like
Begging.
Like a hobo.
With his ex-wife.
Crazy.
Wild.
Yeah. Dude,
No,
I don't
seriously.
fuck with Jason.
Hey guys, go ahead and run it up. Yeah. Yep, go ahead. Oh my god. Wow, is that a universe? Thank you for the universe. Keep them coming. Keeping the gifts.
How about no? How about no?
Download Uber. Go get a real job.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe, I mean, you might be able to find, like, a call center position or maybe DoorDash.
Yeah, if you, like, don't want to, like, show your face, if you want to,
Yeah.
like, be a little bit more low-key, I'm sure you could, like, even go to school and, like, you know, you could get into, like, some IT tech or, like, maybe you could even, like, run a podcast yourself, like, behind the scenes and be a No? You like this?
He's, like, just begging for galaxies on live. That's it.
He's like, yes! Oh my god, whoa! Whale! He'd, like...
Cowboy hats and roses, send them my way.
Send them my way. Oh, that wasn't enough roses. Only 98 roses. Come on, I know you can do better than that.
Come on, 2 more, at least for 100.
Come on. Woo, everybody, go ahead and go follow Jay Burnham. Oh, they just sent 100 fucking roses.
So embarrassing.
It's like...
Get a life, babe.
Definitely giving, like, follow for follow? Follow for follow?
That's insane. I will say, Rich the Kid always be saying shit like, how you got a check and you just lost it. Like, bro, you were literally blowing the fuck up on David Dobrik's lives and you are on his vlogs and all of his YouTube channel and you broke as fuck on fucking live. Maybe fucking invest.
Like,
maybe be smarter with your money.
He was fully making some good fucking... And he was on Vine and shit like that, too.
So, like,
he was in...
Figured out.
He was in movies. He was in, like, YouTuber-made movies and shit like that. Like, Brett Rivera had a stupid movie he was in, and Cameron Dallas had that one movie he was in. Like, this man was fully, like, doing projects and shit like... So...
Get your bag up.
What happened? Like, get your money up, not your fucking funny up. Like, you're grown. You're grown as fuck. You've been doing this since Vine, and you have nothing to show for it.
It's like you made all this money and just blew it. You
On
didn't invest it. You didn't save it. You didn't do it.
Which I wonder, what does he spend his money on? Because it can't be his fucking kids.
Coke. Everybody in LA does
Probably.
Coke. I don't know if... I'm not going to fucking say that for sure because...
Allegedly, in our opinion, he kind of does look like a cokehead.
He looks like some sort of head. Like, whether it's a coke head, meth head, drug head... I wouldn't
say meth yet. I would say coke.
He's not skinny enough.
He's definitely not skinny enough. I've seen meth heads before. I'd say he's giving more of coke head because he still has some meat on his bones. I'd say starting to slip into almost crack territory.
Probably.
Mama, crack is one ingredient away from coke, so...
Yeah. Well, you heard it from Femme Fiasco first. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
In our opinion.
This is our opinion. That's what it looks
Fully
like to
an
me.
opinion.
I've seen a lot of addicts in my day.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, same.
so it's
I'm related to multiple, so.
it's like, let me see,
get
like,
it.
let me go through, like, the fucking lookbook of which one you look most like. Like, it's
Yeah.
giving,
Mm-hmm.
if not coke, then pills. Something.
Probably.
Something.
I know some people that do pills that look a lot like you, brother.
That's like, I don't know, you guys always sort of have a similar face and build and just attitude.
Someone's like really close to me. Looks like a lot like I think you know who I'm talking about.
It smells a little funny.
It smells a little stinky. A little smelly. Well, thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Femme Fiasco podcast. It's been crazy. We've been going into some deep ass topics, so when you catch us again, we'll be on a little funny grind.
We'll be on
We'll
our
do some
funny
goofy
girl
shit.
grind.
Yeah.
We'll be in different outfits when you see us again.
Yeah. We won't be so fucking down in the dumps. We'll be a little more funny.
And keep in mind, lads, we just filmed the Quiet on Set episode right before this, so, like, we're trying to keep the energy high, but it's also, like...
It's on our mind.
Also, the first fucking thing we talked about was literally, women getting assaulted in New York, so it's like...
Yeah.
I mean...
Which, fuck you for
I
that.
love to talk about fun things, but it's also, like, if this is the state of the world we're living in, like, shit's gotta be talked about.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it up, but we'll bring the comedy back. For sure.
So don't go anywhere. We've always got the comedy.
Yeah.
We're just a little bit more serious too. We can get you a girl that can do both.
Duh. Versatile queen.
It is what it is. Well, thank you guys so much for fucking joining us. We love you guys. We had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. And catch us next week for different outfits.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for tuning in to the Femme Fiasco podcast. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.